All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV, getting another boxing stream, man. I'm gonna start back doing the NBA streams probably around Christmas. I'll probably start maybe doing a live commentary every now and again. But hey, appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and yeah, don't always forget share the videos. Best way to help the channel out, the visibility. All social media links are in the description. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Email the quickest way, then Twitter, then either Instagram or Facebook. So um, those are the platforms you want if you need to get in touch with me. But shout out to Sean, I see you. I'm gonna talk about Tank going off on Tim Bradley. Got some news on Canelo next fight and Chavez Jr. and Danny Jacobs situation that was relayed to me exactly what happened with Chavez. But also got somewhat of an Earl Spence update. I should have more clarification on it soon, but I heard it just ain't looking good for him right now. So obviously, it's a correlation between the news that I was very bland. The news that I heard and what he said yesterday. Earl Spence, grammed out whatever y'all call on Instagram in the story. He put out that he give up, and like I said before the video, I don't know what to make of it because you can give up a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? But today I heard that it ain't looking good for Errol Spence. So that's just the way they put it. So I can't really give you no more clarification than that. I should be hearing something about what the situation is, but that is what it is. So I want to put that out there. But Tank and Bradley went out. I think it was the old video with Tim Bradley saying that Gervonta is talented, but he ain't fought nobody but cab drivers. And I guess Tank finally heard it. It's old as hell, and it went by his ear. And then Tank went off on Twitter. All right, uh, Michael Holly, salute. Will, I see you. Salute. C Dub, I see you. Um, Marshall, salute. And Tank got to know he don't get no like, dude. Like you listening to Floyd Mayweather, you listen to Little Allaby. That's cool. If you want to follow they blueprint, do it in silence. You know what I'm saying? He always and what makes it so bad is that Leonard and Floyd they got a plan, but Gervonta Tank Davis want to be on Twitter. Give me 1 minute. He want to be on Twitter running his yap. See the difference between Gervonta Davis and Leo Santa Cruz is it ain't that Leo Santa Cruz is just Mexican. That plays a part in it. But the biggest part of with Leo Santa Cruz being able to duck is because one, people feel sorry for him. But two, he's a nice guy. Big Lloyd, salute. Thomas Moore, I know my dog barking for. Yo, salute. But he's a nice guy. Leo Santa Cruz ain't all in the camera calling guys out. He ain't so on social media talking shit about people's performances, saying the guy, this guy fight like a time girl or I'll fight this good. You don't hear Santa Cruz until he about to start hitting camp for a fight. You don't hear nothing from him on social media. He real low key. So then again, he get a pass. All those things he get a pass for. But Tank's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Tank want to run his mouth on social media, call out fighters that he never gonna fight, critique fighters that's better than him and done more than him. And then when somebody critique him or tell him the real shit, he want to get in his feelings. You like Gervonta Tank Davis, Ricky salute, El Jefe salute. Gervonta Tank Davis, man, shout out to Thomas Moore. I ain't seen you in a second. But Gervonta Tank Davis, man, his career is a joke. His talent is there. If we didn't think he was talented, then we wouldn't want to see him fight Lomachenko. Graylin Will, salute. You know what I'm saying? If we thought he was a bum or we thought and I'll talk a little bit about Inoue and Donaire too, since I didn't do that. I'm gonna have to fit that in somewhere in there. But in the subject line. But if we thought Tank wasn't good enough, it's kind of like the coach that sees something in one of his players and he push him harder than the rest because he know that's what he need. You know what I'm saying? The reason people like ride Tank is because Tank got the potential to be good, but then again, Tank put himself in these positions to get criticized. And I said in my video earlier, man, that you don't hear Canelo going back and forth with Morales, back and forth with Nacho, back and forth with Marquez. You know what he's doing? He just doing him. He chasing, money. He could be chasing great. Whatever he chasing, he don't got to go back and forth. He do with the gloves on. It's his career. He don't need that type of publicity. He don't need to go back and forth. He do what he want to do. Marquez can't tell Canelo what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? They can spew hate on him all they want to. They can spew criticism on him all they want to, but they can't tell him what to do. So Canelo's got to the point where, at one point in time, maybe Canelo would fire back. But Canelo's got to the point where, like, nigga, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I'm good. Now, Gervonta need to get to the point where he shut down the social media and say, you know what? I don't care what they say. I'm going to follow the plan. I'm going to follow the script. I ain't going back and forth. Oh, he a hater. If you want to shut Timothy Bradley mouth up, guess what you can do? Fight him. I mean, fight Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? If you want to shut Timothy Bradley up, fight Lomachenko. You know, how can a dude that's going into the Hall of Fame be a hater? What is he hating on? Where was the lie detected? You're not fighting nobody. People trying to big up Gamboa. The same Gamboa they tore down when Terence Crawford fought him. But he was undefeated when Terence Crawford fought him. Remember that? He didn't got beat up by Robinson, Castano, whatever. He got a gift decision versus Jason Sosa. So at the end of the day, that's not a tough fight. It's a showcase fight. You want to go back and slow it down? Wasn't Gervonta Tank Davis the same guy that said Floyd tried to set him up to lose versus Jose Pedraza? You want to slow it down a little bit again? Wasn't Floyd Mayweather the same guy saying they was ready to call Todd the Buff and to make Lomachenko and Tank Davis when Tank wasn't doing what he told him to do? So at the end of the day, the same dudes laying the blueprint out for you is the same dudes that as soon as you don't want to do what they say do, you know, they want to put you in positions to lose. So, you know, how can you trust people like that? How? And we talk a lot of shit about Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo said a lot of shit about Oscar, but you ain't never heard Canelo say no whole shit about Oscar say no whole shit about Canelo. Not yet. Not till we leave. Oh, Canelo, he ain't that good, or Canelo ain't no superstar. See, that's the difference, man. It's a difference. It's a difference. Oscar De La Hoya not gonna make Canelo look bad. Not while he under his promotional banner. How Floyd do it? He make his, as soon as his fighters do something they don't want to do, you don't hear Canelo talking about, oh, I want to spar Oscar. But you hear Tank saying, I want to spar Oscar. I want to spar Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about it is that it's not the fact, it's not even the fact, Michael, that they moving Tank slow. They can move Tank slow. He ain't a title holder no more. They can move him slow. But why, Lather, salute, why is he opening his mouth? Why he writing checks on the gram or checks on Twitter or checks on the book that his ass can't cash? He can say anything he want to say. You know what I'm saying? Not regarding fighting guys he not going to fight. You know, at the end of the day, C-Dub salute, at the end of the day, Tank, if Tank shut the fuck up and just follow the plan, Tank know the plan. Ellaby said they know his next 3 fights. So if you know your next 3 fights not gonna be versus Josh Taylor, it's not probably, I don't know if we're gonna be against or not, but let's say it's not gonna be versus Josh Taylor, not gonna be versus Lomachenko, or whatever situation may be, then shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I understand Canelo, what, few years, 4 years older than Tank, but you can learn something from Canelo Alvarez, the maturity. You know what I'm saying? Just do you, and then when the time right, you know, you shut him up. But Tank do this to himself. Reginald, salute. Tank do it to himself. If Tank just be quiet and just do his job, will nobody criticize Tank? It will be a lot less criticism. When you going out here saying I'm pound for pound number 1 and I knock out junior middleweights and this and that, show me. Show me. People say, "Oh, Timothy Bradley is over there buck dancing and shit." Hey, just because you don't agree with his opinion, but it's a fact. Who is Tank fighting? Ricardo Nunes. Who? Jesus Clay. He came off a loss, and then Tank got the Charlo, salute. Tank got the audacity to go tell Devin Haney that your belt was given to you. Nigga, didn't you fight Jesus Clayar, who came off a loss to Marias, moved up and weight for the regular belt? Mayweather paid for it to be a super belt and got Machado downgraded. Stop playing with me, dog. You got handed a belt. And then your first belt, you said you got set up. You wasn't ready for Jose Pedraza. He said that. Oh, Floyd tried to set me up. I wasn't ready for Jose Pedraza. The same Floyd Mayweather's guy in your career is the same guy that starved you out and put you on the shelf because you didn't want to train in Las Vegas. You want to train at home. I mean, it should be a Floyd Mayweather act in boxing. You can't be my daddy and my promoter. Breeze Boxing, salute. You can't be my daddy and you can't be my promoter. Floyd be trying to be the nigga daddy, tell him where to train at, tell him what to do. Nigga, trust him. Trust him. Calvin know what he doing with that kid. But you know what? You know what Floyd feared the most? Floyd feared for Gervonta what he almost went through. It's a lot of times where Floyd Mayweather probably could have got took out the game. You know what I'm saying? All the stupid shit he was doing on the Vegas Strip and, you know, he was doing going back home and stuff of that nature. It's a lot of things. So when he see Tank, he know that his career was a lot of near misses with probably going to jail for life, probably doing a lot. He know what Tank doing with all that money. He trying to supervise Tank, but it's like a parent. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, I did a video about T.I. giving his daughter annual virginity test. But at the end of the day, you gotta trust your parenting skills. You gotta trust your mentor skills, and you gotta let Tank bump his head. Now, if Tank gonna be fighting, you know, a bartender outside the bar, if Tank gonna be fighting dudes at the mall, at the end of the day, your investment gonna go down the drain. You only can teach him and show him. And Tank got two of the best mentors. You got an active mentor, Adrian Broner, that ain't been shot at, that ain't been through a lawsuits and all that. He ain't even got to say nothing. You see what he going through. You got Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, who been through, you know, jail, been through a ton of stuff on the strip. If it was social media, he'd be seen as the villain more than he is now. And at the end of the day, you just look at that shit. You got the best of both worlds. You got an active guy that makes some money, and Adrian Broner that been through the car wash. You got Floyd Mayweather that did in his day. And between them two, you know, Leonard Ellaby too, he was a strength and conditioning coach. That's what Leonard Ellaby trade is in boxing. I think it was Hakeem Rockman's strength and conditioning coach. So you got the best of every world. And all, you can't make Tank do something that he don't want to do. If Tank don't want to train year round, can't make him. If Tank don't want to train in Las Vegas, he want to train in Baltimore, let him. But at the end of the day, when Tank's career don't go the right way, Tank can't blame Floyd. Tank can't blame AB. He can't blame Leonard Ellaby. He can't blame Calvin or nobody like that. When he's sitting at home, you know, calling Floyd to borrow some money, and all Floyd got to say is, man, I gave you the blueprint. You didn't want to do what I told you to do. It's a wrap. Chuck, salute. It's a wrap. You know, but everything Timothy Bradley said, I watched the interview. That's old. Everything he said. Tank ain't fighting nobody. He talented, but he fight nobodies and cab drivers. It's a fact. He can get mad all he wants to. You know, and he need to fight somebody. Gamboa ain't gonna do it. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. It ain't gonna do. I mean, who else? I mean, Javier Fortuna would have been a great step up fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Javier Fortuna, good fight. You know what I'm saying? Not Jack Colclough, excuse me. Francis Bartholomew would have been a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying? It's some good fights out there for that kid, man. And George Camboso, he fighting. He just announced a fight on Twitter. Let me see who the fuck he fight, man. I apologize, man. I can't remember who the fuck he fight, man. It's been a long ass week. He's fighting Mickey Bay. Yep. That's a good little fight. Yeah, man. December 14th, man. Right the day before Bud in the Madison Square Garden Theater Room. So that's cool. Good to see Mickey Bay back up there, man. Mickey Bay, I ain't gonna say that, man. I like Mickey Bay and his brother Cortez, man. I'll just leave it at that. I ain't gonna put no business in the street. Haney is Fortuna mandatory. Haney gonna have a tough. If Haney blow through Fortuna, I'm gonna dub him the truth already. Fortuna tough fight, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like Timothy Bradley for no apparent reason. Motherfucker can't even tell me 5 or 6 fighters Timothy Bradley done fought. From Kendall Hart to Ruslan Provodnikov to Pacquiao to Marquez to Junior Witter, Devin Alexander. Timothy Bradley fought a lot of guys in his career, man. I watched Timothy Bradley career articulate. And when people get to speaking bad, oh, Timothy didn't do this, I don't argue with people no more. You know what I'm saying? I remember I watched Timothy Bradley career articulate and really manifest into what it became. I remember when he was fighting, he was on Gary Shaw. He's with Gary Shaw. And Gary Shaw Company ended up getting absorbed by Rock Nation, if you want to know what happened with Gary Shaw Company. But I remember he was, Gary Shaw was his promoter, man. Timothy Bradley was a legit fighter, man. Might not have the most power, but he was one of my favorite guys to watch fight because he was like a mini Holyfield. He probably wasn't the fastest. He probably wasn't the biggest puncher. Might not have been the biggest or strongest of the division, but Timothy Bradley was all intangibles. He was heart, soul. He was tenacious. I fuck with Timothy Bradley, man. Oh, he a coon over there with Top Rank. Well, Floyd was at Top Rank at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? People kill me with that raccoon word. Oh, Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward is this and that. What about Al Heyman, bro? Al Heyman is protecting Leo Santa Cruz, a Mexican, from Gary Russell. Come on, I thought Gary Russell was a brother. Floyd Mayweather, all lives matter. Donald Sterling, Donald Trump, my friend. So come on, at the end of the day, people choose to be selective support people. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Timothy Bradley on with Top Rank, and they made a lot of money together in the ring, and they gave him an opportunity outside the ring. That's loyalty. And Top Rank treat a lot of the media members better than PBC and Magnum Media. It's from what I hear. I can't tell you from personal experience, but that's what they saying. So people get mad, like, dude, oh, he hating. Just know when people say they hating, 9 times out of 10, guess what? Tell them the truth. How's Timothy Bradley a traitor? How? How's he a traitor? He never was affiliated with PBC. Sorry, probably some PBC fighters beat him in the amateurs. I know Vanes Monterosian had beat him in the amateur tournament in the first round. Kareem Mayfield was talking about. How's he a traitor? Because he said Loma is better than Terence Crawford. Well, you know how I work over there. They gotta say that. I don't believe he really I don't think he really believed that. But hey, it is what it is. That's his opinion. But how's he a traitor? That's what I want to know. If he a traitor, what you call motherfucking Floyd Mayweather, a black pilgrim? That's real shit. What you call Floyd Mayweather? Because he got to be a black pilgrim then. Because Timothy Bradley fought everybody but Amir Khan. For whatever reason I don't know why he didn't want to fight Amir Khan, but he fought everybody but Amir Khan. How's Bradley stupid? How? Who did Gervonta Tank Davis fight last time? Ricardo Nunes. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? If you're not with us, well then what is Floyd Mayweather then? All lives matter. Oh, Donald Sterling, my friend. Donald Trump, my friend. What is Floyd Mayweather then? What's Al Heyman? Oh, Leo Santa Cruz is, it's my godson. His son is my godson, and he named his son Al, and he's stopping a black man and Gary Russell from getting paid. He lied to the Bay brothers about their careers. So come on, man, the selective blackness. Come on, man, with the selective blackness. Y'all niggas be saying, oh, he against us, and he ain't with us. Like, what the fuck you mean he ain't with us? Well, I mean, what the fuck he done did? That's worse than what Floyd done did. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be killing me with that shit. I mean, at the end of the day, he's not stupid for saying that. They told him to say it. I'm pretty much sure they told him to say it. So it is what it is. Crawford got at him about that shit. They told him to say it. Shit, it is what it is. You want a job? Better shut the fuck up and do what they tell you to do. Yeah, they say that about Fox LJFA. People don't want to talk about that. Hold up, we have to put some respect on Tank. Oh, who? Besides Jose Pedraza, who? 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 Who other than Jose Pedraza we putting respect on? Who? Who did Tank BC, Dub? Who? He beat Jose Pedraza and he said he didn't even want to take that fight. Floyd was setting him up. Come on, y'all niggas be able to select the blackness, dude. They paid for Clayar just came off a loss and he moved up in weight, bro. I was at that fight. Clayar came up in weight from 126 and fought Gervonta at 130 after a loss to Abdamares. Come on, man. Come on, I know what I'm talking about. I was at that fight live. It was in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be killing me. Like, at the end of the day, what did Timothy Bradley do but speak facts on Tank, though? Now, he might not have been speaking facts from the heart. He's speaking facts from, Top Rank wanting to get Lomachenko to fight Tank now instead of when he older. I get it. But this whole, I don't even support PBC movement. Man, please. They got flaws like any other company out there. Pedraza and anybody on Devin and Tia. Ain't nobody asked about Devin. We're not talking about Devin and Teofimo Lopez. Both of them more or less experienced in Tank. Why are we comparing like motherfuckers that should be prospects to Tank? Why are we comparing like younger fighters to Tank? Why? Why are we comparing them to Tank? If Tank saying he pound for pound number one, why are we comparing him to Teofimo Lopez and those guys? And he goes on Twitter saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be the biggest star. I'm gonna make more money than Timothy Bradley." Then guess what? Money don't make the man. Money. The man make the money. The money don't make the man. You can make as much money as you want to, but you won't have the respect of the boxing fans if you don't do certain things. And when you the money gone or you buried 6 feet deep or they cremate you, all your legacy is left is what? You nothing but air. You like these new bag of chips that just got air in them and a little bit of chips and they marked them up to like $2. So come on with the bullshit, man. Y'all be trying to rationalize nigga shit because you like him. Just say, hey, I like him. I'm a fan of him. I'm an apologist. He can do no wrong in my eyes. And then we ain't got to sit there and argue. At the end of the day, Devin Haney's what, 20 years old? You comparing Devin Haney to, and Devin Haney called out Tank. Did Tank accept? And Tank number one. Did Tank accept? No, he didn't. He getting called out by teenagers or niggas that can't even buy a beer. You know what I'm saying? You comparing him to Devin Haney. Well, tell the nigga take the Devin Haney fight. It's the same nigga that ducked Tevin Farmer. Same dude that ducked Tevin Farmer, bro. Come on, man. You could be a fan. I'm not knock you. I get it. But come on, let's stop acting like this motherfucking did something. All he do is run his mouth. Ain't fought nobody in this world. He not concerned about being the best. He ain't concerned about, legacy, belts. All these motherfuckers is trying to build him up to be a mini Mayweather. And when you this early in your career and you worried about making money, it ain't gonna go well. Cause once you get so much money, then what else is there to achieve? More money? Money not gonna keep you motivated. The reason Hagler and Roy Jones and Ali was still in the game, it just wasn't because of money. Once you get money, then come on, it's because you want to be the best. He said Al Heyman. Ricky said Al Heyman can't do no wrong. A lot of people's opinion. I get it. He black. I'm not knocking him. I get it. You know, receive time salute. Loma ducked Tank, didn't he? I don't know. He ain't ducked no Tank. I don't know. He ducked Tank. He ain't ducked no Tank. They ain't trying to make that. Even if he did, you wouldn't know because they ain't trying to make that fight neither. Like I said, I ain't tripping on it. I ain't tripping. I'm not pushing no alter or no other agenda. I don't give a fuck if they fight or not. I'm at the point in boxing going into 2020, man. I'm just gonna say, hey, man, I'm not arguing with motherfuckers no more. I'm not going back and forth with niggas on YouTube no more. I'm not doing that shit no more. People want to tag niggas and shit, and I don't care. Don't watch. Don't fucking watch. Oh, this dude said this, and I don't care no more. I see you interview Leonard Ellaby because an interview he did. All he talked about is side and money. A side and money. At the end of the day, that's what they trying to draw boxing too. I seen him. You know what I'm saying? And I just tell him like, nigga, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Wake us up when you fight somebody, dog. I tell him straight up like, man, at the end of the day, at Tank age, he supposed to be building a foundation, and then once the foundation is laid, then he can worry about money. Lomachenko is the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Farmer is supposed to be the foundation. Miguel Burchett supposed to be the foundation. You want to say Leo Santa Cruz, Adam Morris could be part of the foundation? Cool. Javier Fortuna supposed to be part of the foundation. And then once you got a solid basement, a solid foundation, then you can move up to, putting walls and floors and roofs and air conditioning and hot water tank, all that other shit in there. Then you can build the house. But Tank ain't got no foundation to stand on. That's why fighters have 50, 60 fucking fights. Because they had a foundation. They really hone their skills in the ring, fighting when they could fight, even if it was versus tomato cans. And then they fought the necessary guys to do so, and then they can cruise at the latter half of their career. But it is what it is. That's what I thought I heard something. No, I ain't said nothing. He said I would like okay right there. Gary coming 30. Man, they doing Gary Russell Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I heard him say some shit, man, but I can't say what he said. I even if I said what he said, it wouldn't be bad, but I wouldn't relay what he said. I still wouldn't do that because the shit private. And I think that should remain private, but he only one of one other person, two other groups of people to say something bad, but about a particular person. But Gary Russell's good people. I met him at the Barclays Center. But he got a raw deal. His brother gonna get a raw deal too. Gary said he want to come to 35. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is what it is. But the end of the Tank talk, it is what it is, man. People, just say you ride and die with Tank. I'm cool with it. I want to see him succeed. I don't want to see him fail, but stop all the tough talk. I think his fight in Atlanta is important. For boxing, I think it might be one of the most single important things to happen in boxing this year because it's opened up a new market. And I think a lot of fighters need to fight in Atlanta. I think it's good for like the Charlos. I think it's good for Errol Spence. If he come back, I think it's good for Keith Thurman. I think it's great for Deontay Wilder. I think it's great for those guys to not to have to go to the Barclays Center. You know what I'm saying? Like, should no dude from the South have to like fight the Barclays Center to call it home? Like, motherfucker, they should go to Atlanta. For Errol Spence, a home away from home should be Atlanta. They should bang that market out the frame. It'll be a great destination for like the black media members because the titty bars don't close. The clubs stay open all night, like 6, 7 in the morning. It's a great atmosphere. It's pretty much like Black Hollywood, you know. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the biggest thing. I think that's the greatest accomplishment of Gervonta Tank Davis' career. If he can open up a new area in boxing in Atlanta, I think that'd be the best thing he contribute to boxing. You know, and he opened that up for Wilder. He can open that up for Arrow. He can open that up for the Charlo twins. He could open that up for even people fighting on his own that's from like Texas and stuff of that nature, and Keith Thurman and shit like that nature. Like shit, Southern motherfuckers shouldn't have to come to New York to fight ever so often. So, y'all got Wilder, I believe, but I ain't make a final prediction. Ortiz wanted that fight in L.A. or out west. You know, I don't know how Ortiz get the Wilder be giving these niggas too much say so in negotiations, but we gonna move on from that Tank shit. But I'm gonna say this: I do support Tank, but I'm not an apologist. All right, I heard that Canelo next fight, and I'm gonna talk about Donaire and LeBron about to come on, but I'm gonna talk about Donaire and Inoue. I watched that fight yesterday when I could. Um, but yeah, I heard Canelo coming down to 160. It's between Triple G and Charlo. Jermall Charlo, the one at 160 to clarify. But one thing I did hear, excuse me, one thing I did hear about that is that, I guess Canelo wasn't confident that he can beat Charlo. Okay. He wasn't confident that he can beat Charlo. I heard that if he looked bad versus Dennis Hogan, or I'm gonna use the word vulnerable versus Dennis Hogan, that's the fight he want to take. Okay, that's the fight he gonna take. Now the zone is willing to pay Canelo more money to fight Triple G. I heard he won 80 million. I heard it was 100 million. I heard the zone is willing to pay him that money for the Triple G trilogy, which is crazy to me. I don't give a shit about the fight, but a lot of people like Marquez and other aficionados and former fighters said he needed to make that fight, which I felt that he beat him in the second fight, fairly clearly. But it's down to those two, and I think the Brandon Adams fight, I think the Korobov fight, gave Canelo uh, confidence. So don't be surprised if he don't go ahead and fight Charlo next. I know the Zone want to get that WBC belt back, so that'll let you know that the WBC franchise belt is some bullshit if Canelo end up fighting Charlo. Right then and there, you'll know the franchise belt is some bullshit if Canelo end up fighting Charlo. LA12 salute. So, quite frankly, I'd rather see him fight Charlo. Then he can fight Triple G. And then, I heard Demetrius Andrade ain't getting no spin. So he ain't confident he could beat Demetrius Andrade. So that's just what it is. So, yeah, his opponent list I've been saying was Charlo, Billy Joe was the two most likely, Triple G, and Callum Smith. So now he shaved it down to either Triple G or Charlo as the zone approved opponent. So I'd just rather see him fight Charlo to get it over with. I do favor give me 1 minute. I do favor Charlo. I do favor Canelo to beat and win versus Charlo, but I'll be pulling for Canelo to get the dub, man. I think that's huge. I think it's huge. Um, for Charlo to get that fight, man. I hope he get the fight, and I hope he take advantage of the fight as well. And if he can take advantage of the fight, then I think PBC have great momentum if Charlo can beat Canelo. It'll probably be a rematch clause on that too. Yeah, so at the end of the day, if Canelo come back and fight for franchise belts, y'all know it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know Andrade is a no go. So I think I can't tell you who they leaning towards. Let me check. I can't tell you exactly who he leaning towards, but I do know it was said to me that if Charlo look bad versus Hogan or if Hogan win, that's who Canelo gonna fight next. Um, so it just sounds like they've been waiting for Charlo to slow down a little bit. Um, I mean, I guess so, but yeah, he says Canelo is going back to 60 to fight Charlo Triple G. If the zone wants to fight with Triple G, Canelo wants $100 million. So if you see Canelo first Triple G, that means he probably got $100 million, which is crazy. The zone just throwing money away, throwing money away. if he fight Charlo, it would be about legacy, not the belt. I think it's about the belt. To be honest, what does Charlo do for his legacy? I mean, no, let me requote that. It do something for his legacy, excuse me, but it ain't like putting Roy or Marvin Hagler or Michael Nunn or Mike McCullum on your resume. You know what I'm saying? But I heard it's more about the belt. I heard DAZN want the belt back. I'd rather see Charlo look good than bad. C4 salute. But I ain't mad at him. You know, I ain't mad at him. I mean, he do what he want to do. It don't bother me no more. I'm at the point where I don't hear who Canelo going who fight no more because you're not gonna get a fair shake. You know, Charlo gonna get a payday, and I think that's what everybody wants at the end of the day. They want that 8-figure payday. And I said it before. I think even with fair judges, I think Canelo still squeezes pie. I think he gets by Charlo pretty easy, but I do think Charlo can make it difficult. I think the Charlo fight is more difficult than Triple G because one, Canelo was confident versus Triple G. He know what to expect, the power, the angles, the speed. He know his tendencies. He know he's slowing down. You know, Triple G is fighting Camille Zamata. Um, and if Triple G is picked next to fight next May, Eddie Hearn said they still can make the quick turnaround. They can make the Camille Zamata early Friday. Oh, excuse me. They can make that fight early in February, and they'll still be able to come back and accommodate the May date for Canelo. So he did come out and say that, but just he's familiar with Triple G. You know, Mr. White salute. He familiar with Triple G. He is. Charlo, you gotta learn angles, you gotta learn, tendencies, and sometimes it's different looking on film than getting in the ring. He gotta feel his power, feel his speed, and versus Triple G is just be picking up, round 25. Versus Charlo is a fresh round. I don't think he fought nobody um like Charlo. You know, um, long, tough. I think Charlo be coming to get a knockout. I think Charlo know he ain't gonna win a decision. I don't think he got the skills to outbox Canelo anyway. So he's gonna be dealing with a determined guy in front of him. A guy that's willing to take some punishment to give some punishment. Not a old rundown Kirkland or old rundown Angulo that's willing to get. He dealing with a young guy that's fresh with not a lot of wear and tear on his body that's willing to get. And I think this fight, I can't really give a. I mean, this fight can look like. I really can't really give an opinion on what this fight can look like. You know what I'm saying? Kind of want to say like maybe a Paul Williams and Margarito, but they just too different from Canelo and Charlo. This may look like Tommy Hearns or Sugar Ray Leonard. Just that to me, Charlo just don't have them boxing skills like Tommy did. You know what I'm saying? Tommy was giving it to Sugar Ray Leonard. They say that's actually where Tommy Hearns suffered his eye injury at. I mean, Sugar Ray suffered his eye injury. And they say that Gerald McClendon actually suffered his injury with Julian Jackson. And Nigel Benn just happened to, get that shot. But also, what's going on, Jay? So I think it could. I don't say that fight would look like that, but I can't really give an accurate comparison. Because Charlo he kind of remind you of Paul Williams fighting Korobov because he gave up his height, for volume punching. But Canelo gonna have to fight for all 12 rounds versus Charlo. Yeah, I would say if I'm Canelo Camp, we working on a lot of body punishment. Everything I'm working on is body work. You know what I'm saying? Is coming to rip that body. Maybe counters, maybe combinations. I'll be looking to drop the jab to the body. That's what I'll be looking to stop him to the body or hurt him to the body, slow him down. Because the Charlo twins, I observe is some of the most well-conditioned athletes in boxing. I mean, Varashnik, Jose Ramirez, Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, the Charlo twins. All those guys are the best conditioned athletes I've seen in boxing this year. So Canelo, he do have some disadvantages because Canelo don't have that juice that Charlo got. I didn't mean like that. Niggas gonna take it the wrong. He don't have the stamina that he got, and I think Charlo got a real stiff, powerful jab. So, And also, Charlo may be one of those fighters that fight up and down to his opposition. And if that's the case, and Charlo fight up to Canelo, I think you could be seeing the classic. But it's a reason why Canelo wanted to stay away from Jermall Charlo. And I could never, I didn't really couldn't figure it out. But I guess it's the ability not to be able to pay him off. I guess it's the ability knowing that he knows that he can't outbox Canelo, and he's gonna be looking to knock out Canelo. And also, he tenacious. So I think his drive and his stamina. But I'd rather see that fight, and I'll take the Triple G fight in September. And then if you want to wrap it up, fighting Andrade or Stephen Butler or Ryota, he can do that. But I think it's time to make the Charlo fight happen. At the end of the day, I don't see why he ducking that fight, but fighters see things different from we do. You know what I'm saying? Politics or whatever situation may be, but if the sanctioning belt body's not going to force the networks to fight to to work together, and they're gonna create franchise champion belts and other belts, then we ain't gonna never see the fight. But I don't think Charlo's one of those dudes that wanted just a payday, but it looked that way in my opinion. He said, he said Charlo's going to stop Canelo straight from 175 to 160. He's going to lose his chin. I'm expecting an early stoppage. I think if that happens, I think the boxing world will be turned on its axle. I would be happy, you know. If it end in two ways, Canelo schooling Charlo, Charlo stopping or knocking down Canelo, I definitely agree with that C4. I think that's the only two ways I see it happening. And I think that all can happen in the same fight. I think Canelo could be schooling Charlo, and Charlo just really press Canelo and knock him out. Canelo can't fight for what 36 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Even versus Kovalev, he took off one of those rounds late in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't know what Canelo sees that makes him hesitant to fight Charlo, but it's there. But it's there. But yeah, let's talk about Chavez too, man. I want to get that in there. Um, hold on. This is what I got. So the deal with Chavez is people from VADA went to wild card, but they didn't want to show him the right documents, and also didn't want to show him if Jacobs was being tested. He didn't refuse to get tested. The person who went to do the test just got tired of explaining to Chavez things, got mad and left. He got mad and left and made the report as if he refuted to get tested. That is something that could probably help Chavez on the hearing, so now he can fight Jacobs in Phoenix. I think it's December, whatever the fuck it is. December 20th. The day before Harrison and Charlo 2, which is in Ontario. So, and also Roberto Ramirez is fighting this weekend with Ishmael Salas in his corner. So he switched his corner up. So, Flame 124, appreciate the super chat. So it is what it is. So Demetrius Andrade out in the cold pretty much, unless Billy Joe Saunders fight him or he want to move up and fight Callum Smith. But Eddie Hearn was asked that, but Eddie Hearn said it's more likely that Billy and Callum Smith gonna fight since they domestic. So that's what happened with Chavez, man. So at the end of the day, you want to believe he's a cheater or not a cheater. It is what it is. So I just wanted to relay that. Obviously, I can care less who win that fight. I don't really care for Danny Jacobs. I don't really care for Chavez at all. So whoever can win that fight, they can win the fight. But that was the situation with Chavez. Is that I guess the tester didn't want to, was giving him a hard deal, so he said fuck it. But that's boxing, you know what I'm saying? In the NFL, if you or the NBA or MLS, you refuse a drug test, you can't just you just can't skip over and go to another team. Boxing is unique because it doesn't have a federal or international governing body, so it's unique. You can just move to another state, and you can slide that state some extra money, and the state can make the fight happen. So until boxing gets somewhat of a federal governing body, at least, shit gonna continue to happen like that. Shit gonna happen like that. So I ain't really tripping on it. Um, Danny Jacobs stay fight some questionable characters after criticizing Charlo of juicing, man. But I mean, really, what can you say? Boxing is filled with hypocrites and guys avoiding to fight the best. But let's talk a little bit about Inoue and Donaire, and then I open up for Q&A. Um, that was a really good fight. Some people, I guess people was tired of hearing Inoue. They usually he overrated, he got exposed, and that was a good tough fight. And they said Donaire came in 20 pounds heavier into the fight after the weigh-in. So he came in about almost 140 pounds. So Inoue was fighting a junior welterweight at 118. So you take it for how you want to take it, but to me, he showed a lot of skills. You know what I'm saying? He showed the ability to box on the back foot. He showed the ability to fight with a cut. He showed the ability to fight with a busted nose. So, he did some good work in there and still showed the ability to carry the power into the 11th round. So, I felt that, he handled his business. I think it was a good fight. I think Donaire had one last hurrah left. I think it was by design for him to move up all that weight after the weigh-in. It definitely helped him. It definitely hurt him a little bit. He was a little bit sluggish. He wasn't as quick or as agile. But if he didn't have, I was explaining to somebody else, if he didn't put that extra weight on, he wouldn't have been able to take the punishment that Inoue was dishing out. So, and I think if Inoue, I think for future references, I think if Inoue see somebody that come in heavy as Donaire did, I think if he gonna watch the film and he gonna want to do something over, I think the thing he should do over is go to the body. Anytime somebody put on that much weight and they carry that much, they put on 20 pounds, you should always go to the body. That ain't healthy. You know what I'm saying? Putting all that weight on, that's gonna drain your energy. That's gonna drain your stamina. If you start going to the body, had he went to the body instead of head hunting, he probably would have stopped on there. Had he went to the body early on. But you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? But everything else he did what he supposed to do, man. And what was the great thing about that fight is that what you don't see. You seen two hookers hooking with each other. Donaire believed in his left hook. Inoue believed in his left hook. So all night they was hooking with each other, and it pretty much was a stalemate until Inoue landed that left hook to the body. But they was hooking with each other, man. Usually they say don't hook with the hooker, but who was the hooker? Donaire, his whole career was known for throwing a crazy left hook that left that one dude Monteith shaking on the ground. His legs went into shock. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get that matchup too often. I can't see the last time you seen two guys hooking with each other. Two elite hookers. You know what I'm saying? Two elite hookers. Neary cannot beat Inoue. Oh my God, bro. Y'all Mexicans be tripping, dog. You're real kind of boxing. Salute. Like, did y'all see Luis Neary last fight, dude? That motherfucker was struggling with old boy that beat up Rasheed Warren. Luis Neary is like not that good, bro. He can't even cut the ring off. Luis Neary get fucking punished. He'd get fucking punished. He'd get with pads or without pads. He getting punished. That dude was losing to that other dude real bad. Until that other dude, slowed down. Luis Neary get punished. Luis Neary's not gonna beat Nerventes neither. Now Nerventes and Inoue be able to fight. That motherfucker Luis Neary, y'all be hyping some motherfuckers up, dog. For real, I be trying to see what y'all see. When I'm seeing Luis Neary really fight for the first time, I ain't really see shit. The first time I really watched him fight was that last fight on the Errol Spence undercard. I believe he fought on Errol Spence undercard before JLA Sports TV, and I'm trying to figure out like, damn, where the hype at? Then he started to heat up a little bit. But hey, y'all believe what y'all want to believe. You want to make a bet? Go ahead. Bet your money. But, Donaire showed a lot of heart, man. But I was wondering, man, he was a lot heavy, man. He was heavy in that fight. If only blacks supported blacks like Mexicans do, you ain't lying. That's all. Fuck boxing. That's all facets of life. But that's over hundreds of years of unteaching blacks to support not to support blacks. Support blacks. They untaught that. They created division with welfare, and they created division with crack cocaine and heroin and just cocaine. They created that division. You know what I'm saying? When I hear people talking about, oh, black people have the same opportunities as everybody else. No, they don't. You let me know when they went to the suburbs, they went to the Vietnamese part of a town, they went to the Chinese, Japanese part of town, or went to the white part of the town, and they would open up car doors and leave machine guns in the cars, hoping that the citizens killed each other. You show me that shit, bro. CJ4, you show me that shit. Now Mexicans, they got a gripe. They got bullied out their territory. New Mexico, Texas, that's all Mexico. That shit wasn't part of no Louisiana purchase and no shit like that. That's what they land. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They still know where their roots come from. Hold on, hold on, hold on. My bad. Somebody texting me. Somebody got killed. I'm trying to see. He said we know that nigga. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to see if I know. Yeah, I don't remember that nigga, man. I could be wrong. But this bitch ass nigga Kyle Lowry fucked my lineup up. This bitch ass nigga hurt. Lack of unity, man. Our peoples, they made sure they taught that lack of unity. Lower weights fight each other regularly. Yeah, because ain't no money down there. They gotta fight each other. Ain't no money down there. But that was a good little fight. Low key, I wouldn't mind seeing that shit again. I can't believe Kyle Lowry just fucked my lineup up. I knew I shouldn't have fucked with that nigga. Everybody else balling for me. Motherfucker, man. Fuck. What you think about Cool Boy Steph at 120? Yeah, I ain't really watched him a lot. I mean, you talking about the dude from Philly. I ain't really watched him. I didn't know he beat Joshua Greer. I gotta watch some more of him. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watched him. I thought he was gonna fight Brandon Figueroa or some shit. I think Inoue, hold on. I think Inoue will stop him in the rematch. Maybe so. He will have to go to the body. I don't know. If they fight, I'm going to that shit. For real. If they fight, I'm going to that shit. Real talk. If they fight, I'm going. That's a great fight in Invictus versus New York. I heard the New York supposed to be fighting on Blolly guy with the WBC champion. The New York turned down the WBC Gold, WBC Diamond Championship at this fight. Somebody sent it to me on Twitter. I retweeted it. That shit was funny as hell. He said, "No, I don't want that shit. We want to see Brandon Figueroa's sister. Oh yeah, she a dying. Hell yeah. Yeah, Omar Figueroa got arrested yesterday. I don't know if y'all knew that shit. They reported he got arrested yesterday for drag racing. So yep, they said Omar Figueroa got arrested. I think it was yesterday. I ain't really paid no attention, but they said he was drag racing. What the fuck him and Jose Benavidez out here doing? The fuck him? What is Jose and Omar out here doing? Drag racing and shit. These niggas think they the Fast and Furious and shit. Nigga, go try out. They added Cardi B to the Fast and Furious franchise. They added her ass. Like I'm like, dude. It's canceled the whole shit. It's still been good. Well, yeah, y'all got any questions? I answer some questions before I get off. My fucking back hurt like a bitch. Got any questions? Questions? Omar got dominated by Yugas. Yeah, I watched that on the big screen. What do you think about? I don't know shit about KSI and Logan, bro. Seriously, I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't know. I didn't know nothing about that fight to begin with, bro. I ain't supporting it, or I'm not intentionally not supporting it. I just don't know nothing about them. I know they YouTubers, but I don't even know what they talk about. So I don't really know. And no, I'm not gonna be watching Billy Joe Saunders and Devin Haney tomorrow. I'll probably be watching I'll be watching the ESPN card or LSU Alabama and then Penn State Minnesota. I'll be watching those type. I'll be watching that shit tomorrow. But General Pender salute, but I don't know nothing about them. I'm not knocking it, but I ain't going on my way to support it neither. Yeah, Devin Haney making $1 million. KSI and Logan making 900,000 apiece. So they getting about $1 million. They getting about $1 million. Everybody getting $1 million. Shit, give me $1 million. I'll fight one of these niggas on YouTube. Give me $1 million after taxes. Man, y'all niggas got lucky, nigga. Our whole team injured. Greg Hardy fighting more. That UFC keep that nigga active. He better not use no inhaler. LSU. I'm going LSU tomorrow. I'm probably wrong. Dion will be a good look for Florida State if he can coach and follow the rules. I ain't mad at him. The zone got the best fights. Yeah, they fall schedule crazy. They fall schedule crazy. But PBC about to heat up though. But AJ Ruiz too might be the cherry on top because you got to pay for Wilder and Ortiz too. But other than that, then you got really you right because the only thing you looking forward to is Tony Harrison and Charlo too. I'm looking forward to Charlo and Dennis Hogan and Chris Eubanks and Matt Corby. Yeah, I'm not sure if he officially dropped his title yet. He said fight Dante Boxing Nation. That nigga in Thailand. That nigga in Thailand. That nigga in Thailand, bro. Chilling. The zone gave us some good fights this year. Yeah, they did. Who do you think Canelo picking? Probably Charlo. If they give $1 million, it's obviously Canelo. I'm in Triple G. Eubanks or Charlo? I favor Charlo, but I can see that going either way. That's a good fight. I think Korobov gonna watch you. They gonna make sure Eubanks win that shit, bro. Korobov got robbed by Lean. You think they won't rob that motherfucker for Eubanks? He better come prepared to knock Eubanks out or down a couple times. I heard Canelo wants Rosado at 68. Now I ain't hear that one. Canelo needs to fight Charlo first. Oh yeah, why not? Korobov might beat Eubanks, man. Like I said, man, if that nigga couldn't get a decision versus Lean, I know it was in Lean backyard. That motherfucker, they gonna make sure Eubanks win that fight. They gonna make sure Eubanks win that shit, man. Korobov about 50 years old now. Has Canelo ever been supporting a black fighter? How they support him? Have there Canelo ever been seen supporting? No, he ain't gonna support no niggas. But he did get Rashidi Ellis he did get him signed to Golden Boy. So I guess if I guess that's supporting. Because he did real good sparring versus Canelo. So he did get Rashidi Ellis a contract with Golden Boy. So Canelo speak English. He ain't speaking English. He ain't doing nothing to tarnish his legacy, at all. He ain't doing that. He ain't doing that. Retarbio Kovalev. Probably not gonna happen with Kovalev going to the zone, but I got Beterbia destroying him. Destruction, destruction, destruction. Lamont Roach, you hearing him wrong? I ain't seen a lot of Lamont Roach. In the one fight I seen versus Lamont Roach, his last fight out, he didn't look good to me, but I won't let one fight define. I be pulling for Jermall Herring. I like Jermall. He a good guy. He can fight a little bit too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna do a video on it. So yeah. Any more questions? Questions? If not, I'm going to rush my bet. Heard they want to make Oscar Valdez versus Santa Duck on the undercard of Canelo fight for Cinco de Mayo. Um, no, I doubt that's not happening. Gervonta Davis fighting Leo Santa Cruz on pay-per-view next. So that ain't happening. Is Danny versus Porter 2 gonna happen? I don't know. If it do, it's probably gonna be for the WBC belt. Oh. Greg Hardy is fighting a top opponent in his next fight. All right, had to check it out. No inhalers. Joseph and Tevin Farmer met up today in LA, so they're probably happening next for both fighters. Yep, I'm putting if Tevin Farmer open up as a favorite, I'm putting money on JoJo. Mojo JoJo. Corby might get stopped. Yeah, he old, man. He a good fighter though. Also, he having problems making up. He having problems making. He probably having problems making 162, man, because he came down from 68. Tank versus Loma in the fall 2020. If it happened, it happened. What you think about Ryan Garcia? He got a long way to go. He don't look comfortable. He's still trying to just punch off fast. He needs to just be patient. Once he slow down and learn how to just, upper body movement, he'd be a good fighter. He's a good fighter now, but he'd be even better. Got nothing bad to say about old Ryan. I know I'm about to hit this sack tonight, though. I'm going to sleep. I just watched Jermall and Adams. And Adams was slick. I never even seen bro fight. He would be an issue at like 54. Reminds me of watered down Mayweather for real. What you think about Eubanks running his mouth about Charlo? I think he would get slept. I don't think he gets slept. He's very indifferent defensively and wild and accurate punch placement. I don't know. He got good chin. I think that fight closer than y'all give him credit for. I don't think Charlo that good though. That's just my honest opinion. Haney will kill Garcia. Probably so. I'll definitely agree. Are there any women fight that you like to see? Raquel and Clarissa Shields is one. Uh, what else out there? I want to see Katie Taylor rematch Persons. Yeah, I want to see those two. I want to see Clarissa Shields running back behind her Gabriel too. I think that might be at my top of my list. He did beat Uterman, and Uterman be looking decent lately. Up and Inoue versus Rigondeaux. Well, Rigondeaux coming down to 118. I heard at this next fight. I got Inoue, but hey, never know. Shields versus Marshall. Stop it. That girl ain't did shit in her career. But run her mouth. Eddie getting hit all his English fighters paydays. Donald Best Canelo fighting Wilder at a catch weight of 178 with a 10-pound rehydration clause. He cannot enter the fight fight more than 192 and cannot use his right hand. Tim Bradley said take first none. I saw him saying that had me. It's a fact. I mean, gotta get mad. He ain't fight nobody. Y'all ain't gonna be pushing on old man niggas out here in Michigan at this time, huh? He shouldn't have been running his mouth, to a female. He ain't lying about Tank. Tank ain't fighting nobody. Act like he fighting everybody. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of him and Floyd Mayweather. Amanda Serrano vs. Katie Taylor is a good one. Yeah, I got Serrano beating her. Tank Thumbs on Twitter got a better resume than he do in the ring. You ain't lying, bro. Yeah, I think Serrano beat Carissa. I mean, I think Serrano wiped the floor with Katie Taylor. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Uh, hold on, that shit moving fast. Give me a minute. Hold on. No lie, Timothy Bradley speaking facts, and I like that. Yeah, I like Tank too. He just do too much to be sorry niggas that he be fighting. Mark Moss, hell no, the same Canelo that fought Floyd, fight Wilder. The other say Floyd, aka leave my fight alone, Mayweather. That shit was just, I forgot all about that shit that quick. Man, I never, man, if I see it in the elevator, I bring that shit up. Like, dog, y'all really calling niggas? It'll be off the record too, man. Like, y'all really niggas calling niggas? Like, man, come on, man. Cuban Gooding or Brandon Mitchell. Talking about Jason Mitchell, nigga. Jason Mitchell, they said he ain't do shit sexual. It sound like he a nigga that was speaking his mind. I'm tired of seeing people tweet, people he know he ain't gonna fight. Like he 10 times worse than Mikey was ever before he fought Errol or how Amir Khan used to just call for him. You ain't lying. Crawford versus Danny 2020 possibility. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get that call about Errol Spence. I don't know if I'm gonna get it tonight because I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. For real. But I heard it ain't looking good for Errol Spence. That's just what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. Tank and Fortuna, that's a tough fight. I pick Tank just off power, but in natural size, but that's a tough fight. They said that Jason Mitchell good dude, it wasn't sexual. So they tried to make it seem sexual, but he said it wasn't sexual. Especially if he had sexual misconduct, he wouldn't be able to get a custody of his 2 daughters. So it wouldn't. It must have been just. He must have just been a nigga speaking his mind on that bitch. Y'all know it's that one nigga. I can't believe Kyle Lowry got hurt. Oh my god, bro, I'm so sick. We gonna need Whiteside to like really pick it up, bro. I need, and then this nigga, man, Josh Hart ain't did shit tonight, man. Fuck my. I had a good ass lineup going too, y'all. Good lineup going. So always these weak ass niggas like these Laker rejects. Damn, Trey Young had 60 fantasy points tonight. Trey Young going to fuck off this season. Trey ain't playing no games. Yeah, it sounds like Spence's career might be over with. Hey, it is what it is. Yep, he retired his mom, his daddy, bought him cars. So, hey, like I say, tomorrow is never promised. If Fortuna go past 9, Tank in trouble. Yeah, I thought Fortuna beat Easter. Yeah, it was a tough fight. I think Tank is more polished. I think his skills are more polished, not tested, than Robert Jr. Yeah, he had good numbers tonight again. Yeah, usually I don't fuck with Whiteside on the back to back, but he got a good price tonight. What happened to Dave Loaf and Danny Brown? They still in the D. Danny Brown, nigga. Nigga said Danny Brown. I don't even know. No, I remember name, but yeah, Dave Loaf. She still doing music. She's singing now. She ain't even rapping no more. She's singing. Anything popping the cruiserweight other than they ordered them two motherfuckers a rematch. What was it Glowalki and Breeder? I told you, John Morat, the truth. He another nigga that he need to put some weight on though. Cam Reddish disappointed me. That's my dog. I think he can be better. This nigga Whiteside just got fucking blocked. Ooh, he just got a block. Or did he miss that? This nigga got blocked and then got a block. Who on Water Ortiz undercard? Luis Neri and Leo Santa Cruz. Some small motherfuckers. I never got that. Why do they put small people on the undercard of a heavyweight bout? They just did Wilder greasy as hell. Do you think Tank was the same? Yeah, he might even have more power at 135. That might be more closer to his natural fighting weight. Yeah, he probably had more power. Yeah. He got to drain himself. He might have more power. Man, the Pelicans, sorry as shit. Or the New Orleans Zions. They trying to come back. Boy, Lonzo is a fucking disappointment. The fucking Knicks beating the Mavs. It's only the third quarter, though. Yeah, Money can't fight with distance or use his height properly to save Jesus. He got the physical skills and tools, but he can't apply them properly for 12 rounds. Held 10 rounds his last fight. Bola went from possibly being number one in second round, signed a 2-way contract. Sixer Nation, I ain't sold on the Sixer. I ain't sold on nobody in the East. Are there any underrated fighters in your opinion? Really, no. Probably Juan Estrada, because people don't know about him or don't care about the smaller weight classes. Josh Taylor ain't underrated no more, so no. No. I don't see none. I thought they said Spencer's okay. I heard that shit a lie. I heard that shit is a lie. I heard that's a lie like a motherfucker. They said that motherfucker. They said it's not looking good. It's not. I should have something in a minute. If I go to sleep, I'll talk. I'll say something in the morning. Boost up, nigga. It ain't looking good for his ass. He said he gave up yesterday. I assumed that I was just like maybe he just had a tough rehab day or baby mama been tripping, but they said man they said he got some shit in his system though. They said that shit, and then I guess it ain't looking good. He ain't made no public appearance. His career may very well be in jeopardy or be on hold for a while. So shit, but I can't really say until to whatever happened, but crazy. But yeah, they said it ain't looking good. I knew it wasn't looking good when Sean Porter did the interview with Ellie Setback at the WBC convention. Wood salute. I subscribe to Wood shit. Yeah, I knew he did when Sean Porter did the interview. If you go watch that interview he did with Ellie Setback where he said he picked Terence over Arrow, like he knew, like Sean Porter knew he wasn't good. And I looked at the interview. He said I called to check up on Earl to see if everything was okay, and he kind of like gave a look, or he kind of implied that everything wasn't okay. That nigga ain't even okay. That shit ain't going good. So hey, it is what it is. You got to worry about Terence Crawford fighting him no more. Shit, that shit's over with. But no, just take his time. But it seemed like Al Heyman hooked him up for the future with IRAs and probably some other investments. But he can't blame nobody but himself. Whatever. If he take a year, 2, 3 years off and come back, he can't blame nobody but himself. Just look in the mirror and say, you know what, man, I own up to it. I fucked up. It is what it is. Paul Williams probably say every day he probably go through like mental trauma. Oh, I shouldn't have got on that motorcycle, or he may not say it in public, but Paul Williams was smart. Paul Williams invested his money into real estate. So listen to Earl talking about what him and Al spoke on. Sound like Al set him up for the future. So it ain't all bad. It's just sometimes you get a mistake. Some people get one mistake. Some people get no mistake. Some people get 100,000 mistakes in close calls. Some people, don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't get a second or third chance. But the most important thing, he alive, man, and then he had Al Heyman to be in his corner to set him up for something that happened like this. They probably got insurance policies on him and everything. And this is why you fuck with Al Heyman, man. You know what I'm saying? Danny Jacobs had cancer, and he made sure Danny Jacobs was taken care of. So Fury sound like he wants to rematch. Nah, man, he ain't got another choice, But I think it's still gonna be a solid fight. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Shit, man, some motherfuckers that come and work every day drunk. You know what's so funny? Niggas that be drunk on the job or some shit. Them niggas always want to talk close. They want to get in your face and invade your space like you ain't got alcohol in your breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got a problem when you drinking in the daytime. I couldn't even, when I used to smoke, and I'll smoke for a little bit, I couldn't even smoke in the daytime because I'd be asleep for the rest of the day. But I wasn't smoking no bullshit, though. I can't drink in the daytime either unless we have like a daytime function. It's hard. I can't get drunk. 90-degree weather, on the porch drinking a Coke 45 or drinking some. I can't even drink one of them damn Chi margaritas that you put in the blender and put ice in there in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I'm sipping, like I'm in, we vibing at the crib, or I'm at the club or the bar. But them days over with. Jacob, salute. Them days over with. Next press and L&B about Tank was too funny. I kind of seen that. Without Spence, that fake Black Panther Empire has fallen. It is what it is. It's 1,000 other fighters out there. Yeah, the drunk uncle that be like all in your face, like, nigga, you drunk. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, man, I can't drink in the daytime. Unless it's like a funeral or after a repast or something like that, but nah, man. Like, we about to go out. Yeah, man, we crack bottles, whatever. Go to like a day white party or whatever situation may be. Yeah, man, we like then in that situation, but for me, I don't know, man. I like drinking more than the next dude. I ain't drunk in a long time, but I ain't doing that shit. Hell yeah, he depressed. He probably going through rehab and man, hell yeah, man. You know how going through rehab is? That shit depressing, dog. You know what I'm saying? That shit depressing. You going through rehab and your back hurt, everything hurt, man. Hell yes, man. That's why you should just keep that shit off social media, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, they should just turn off his social media. They should did that shit for Antonio Brown a long time ago. Just delete that shit. Just go, delete that shit. Take his phone from him, and he'll persevere. You know what I'm saying? He'll persevere. He'll persevere. He's just gonna take a lot. He may not be the same fighter. He may not be the same guy, but it's gonna take a lot, bro. And just be patient. Just be patient with the shit. It's just day by day. But you know what? Yeah, I put it this way. Every time that the motherfucking Goku and Vegeta almost had a near-death experience and they healed up, they came back stronger and better than ever. You know what I'm saying? Physically, that might not be the case for Errol Spence, but mentally, after going through this, I think, there's no ceilings or there's no structural roof over him. Mentally, he's going to be on another level. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not physically, but mentally, he gonna be able to go through places and deal with shit that nobody can deal with. So it's mentally gonna take him to another level. But it may, you know what I'm saying? It may be, maybe he had to, find a different path. You know what I'm saying? They should put Inoue versus Neri on the undercard of Wilder Fury too. Yeah, Inoue, he gonna be fighting the Oblali guy with the WBC title. So that's a fight they're trying to make next. So I doubt that happened. Inoue is probably gonna come back and fight Oblali sometime. He might fight on that undercard, but He said he cannot accept the fact that Earl is hurt bad. Man, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't arguing with none of these niggas, man. I know what I heard, and I know where I heard it from. You know what I'm saying? I know Samuel Salute. I know I heard it from. They say they ain't looking good. Obviously the opposition is trying to, see what's going on with them. So see what they fit in. I thought it was strange when Spence didn't do a video with him walking around, but never showing himself. It seemed like something was wrong. Something is wrong. That motherfucker fucked up. When Sean Porter did that interview, though, I knew he was fucked up. That's how I knew. And people saying, "Oh, he okay?" And I see Sean Porter interview, and I wasn't. Man, you can pull up the interview he did at the WC convention with Ellie Sack back outside. That interview let you know everything you need to know about it. You know what I'm saying? That interview he did, and he was like, I checked up on Earl to see if he could doing good, and he kind of did a face like shit wasn't going good. But at least he got the fight on pay-per-view. Earl should be like Magic could be a spokesperson for drinking and driving. That motherfucker just need to worry about getting healthy. Healthy enough to not go through. But everything he do is gonna be in pain. That motherfucker probably fart, he probably be in pain. The way he fell out that car, they said his back fucked up. Now, contrary to people's belief, I learned when I had a machinist class, is that your back can be healed. Take a little bit of time, but the back can be healed. If once you mess your back up, it's not true. It can be healed, so they can't accept it because dudes build 75% of their channels off Spence. Yeah, never put your eggs in one basket, they say. In an interview Danny and Angel did with Fight Hype and Blue Blood, they sounded like a funeral when Earl Spence's name came up. Angel Garcia said this shit too. He was like, man, that we gotta do something else. We gotta find another opponent. He ain't even sugarcoated. He said, we gotta find another opponent. He said, we gotta find another opponent. They tell it though. They tell it, man. It's a lot of leaks in the shit though. They speaking behind the scenes. If you know the right guy, they speaking on. They're ready for Earl Spence to get stripped or retire or whatever he's gonna do to pick up that belt. It's a lot of jockeying for that position. I don't know what it means for Bud. So the Bud just go back down. It's just all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Because then you got 2 belts that's gonna be available. So I mean, I'm more concerned about the motherfucker, being able to play with his kids and, living a good lifestyle. But he should have drove the Rolls Royce that day. That wouldn't happen. You can't drive no Ferrari drunk. Automatic, stick shift, or, I know my auntie had a range that had a stick in automatic. You can't drive that motherfucker while you drunk. You think you going slow, nigga. Man, you going faster than a motherfucker. As soon as you tap on the fucking Ferrari pedal. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit, but hey, live you learn. He probably did that shit 1,000 times in that very same vehicle or similar vehicle. You know what I'm saying? He probably did that shit a lot of times. So, probably not thinking shit of it. At least he ain't killed nobody. Man, come on, man. Keith Thurman fucked the division up. Not Earl Spence fucked the division up. This shit ain't shit new. This division ain't meant to be consolidated to one champion. It's never happened with 4 belts. I wonder why Earl drinks so much. Shit, I don't know. They said he was like that in amateurs. They said he got that white girl in the system too. They trying to hide. That came from a real good source too. Now that could be maybe some people say maybe it's Roy's. I heard this. The way it's put to me is that white girl. So they trying to cover that shit up, all this toxicology, medical records, but it is what it is. He Jamaican, they love drinking. It's probably in the system. I'm wondering why his daddy ain't give him no help. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't give him no help? But they said he was like that in amateurs, smoking weed, drinking. That's what they said. He was like that in amateurs. So it is what it is. I know Keith Thurman out. Shit, that motherfucker out till the middle of next year with a hand injury. His old soft glass house man out too. He out too. This don't mean shit different from him. Then he got to see Bud then. But before he could see Bud, he not getting a crack at Pacquiao again. You know, so where he gonna get in where he fit in at? Sean? They ain't for a title Yugas. Now he got started from the bottom all the way to Keith Thurman done. Keith Thurman should have been done what he did at welterweight, supposed to do and supposed to be at 54. Keith Thurman done. Is there a Charlo Harrison 2 press conference? I don't know. I'd imagine it should be one. I just Bud gonna have to sleep Pacquiao. Pacquiao, he getting out the game. Corey Lee salute. Pacquiao last fight was intended to be versus Errol Spence this year. At the end of this year, if Floyd don't fight him, but he probably gonna fight Danny and Mikey now this year. And then I don't know who he gonna fight at the end of the year, but yeah, I heard this is last year fighting. That's what they always say, but yeah, he got subscribed to Corey Lee. So, but they was trying to get Pacquiao to fight Earl. They still convincing him, so that ain't happening. Somebody owe me $100. I ain't saying no names, but I'm gonna let them keep it. You just really happened. Whoop Porter, Earl and Keith on the MASH unit. Damn. Yeah, both of them. Keith Thurman. Pose, he said he's coming back in January. Now it's the middle of the year, so that's another motherfucker. Just retire. Shit, this nigga breaking up like soggy cornbread. He ain't about to work his way all the way back up. The motherfucker only fight once a year. So really the division is Yugas, Sean, Mikey, Manny, Crawford, and that motherfucker who just fought Luis Collazo about to get handed the IBF belt. That's what division up against. The division is, I'm not worried about Keith Thurman fighting nobody. He don't fight enough. So the division is pretty much consolidated. Although you got Lippian still there, guys like that, but division wide open again. Donaire got 11 count. Well, shit. He 37 years old. He deserved it. Yeah, Keith done. But at least we got to talk about Terence and Earl no more. I don't want to talk about nothing else. It's kind of like for me when AJ got beat. I was like, man, I'm done. Fuck that division. I still support Wilder and like Dubois and shit like that, but fuck that division. I'm thinking about going to keep Terence Crawford fight though. I don't know why. Even though I can't go, I know I can't go, but I want to go. If not, I might go to Tank fight, man, down in Atlanta. I want to go back to Discover Mall in Lawrenceville. That mall so fucking sick. I wonder if it's still good, man. Stay there, man. Discover Mall in Lawrenceville, Georgia. That bitch big as fuck. That bitch got a glow in the dark golf. It had a Dave & Buster's in it. Had 1,000 clothing stores. Had a movie theater in it. And that bitch had a skate park in it, nigga. That bitch had a skate park, nigga. They had a whole, like you know how they be having on like Tony Hawk and shit. They got the whole ramps and shit. And then they got the little, like the empty pool little ramp and shit. Fuck Lennox, man. Discover Mall. I mean, I had hella fun in that bitch, nigga. I had hella fun in that bitch. Bill Haney said Tank sparred Devin drunk at the Mayweather gym. These niggas fooling. And then like Shakur and Devin Haney and them be talking about that shit like he was a real, like they really beat somebody. They got here beating they drunk uncle and shit. They supposed to knock this drunk ass out. I believe it. Them niggas live a hard life, man. How's you gonna cope with that shit? Why do you think so many ex-military dudes be having drinking problems, man? They be dealing with the distress and shit like that, man. That's why you be coming drinking and shit. Remember the Vietnam War? They was turning into cocaine and cocaine plants. You know, only the strong can really deal with stress on the day to day without an outlet. And it determines what your outlet gonna be. Obviously, drugs and alcohol is easy to use. You ain't gotta lift the weight. But you know, for me, lifting weights and maybe hitting the bag and whatever like that kind of help. But too many times, a lot of motherfuckers don't have a stress outlet. You know what I'm saying? Some people shit is to smoke weed. You know, that's their outlet. Like I said, mine's I just be lifting sometimes. You know, I might go walk the dog and clear my brain. But some people just, you know, when you dealing with physicality, man, a lot of dudes I play ball with, they smoke. It helped deal with the wear and tear on the body. You know, your WBC bypass. Yeah, I heard that shit. I did a video on it yesterday. Yeah, yeah, that's some bullshit. But it is what it is. They could do it because body can't suspend it. My pussy, my stress outlet, man. That very same pussy can stress you right back the fuck out as soon as you get done. Who the fuck is this bitch in your phone like this? At the end of the day, pussy is a stress outlet, but it can put that stress right back in your ass. For real. Depending on who you fucking with. That's why niggas be tricking and shit. Cause tricking it ain't no emotional attachment. You know what I'm saying? But pussy too easy to get tricking on, but it is what it is. But yeah, let me just get up out of here, man. My back killing me. Appreciate y'all, man. I might have one more video for today. Other than that, I'm going to sleep, Holmes. But hey, hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time, we gone.